Hello everyone and welcome to chapter 12 lesson 2 columns data types. In the previous lesson we learned about a table and how to create a table, and during creating a table we specified columns definitions and columns data types. Here we have a list of columns data types that can be used during creating a table. Here we have number which is a variable length numeric data. We can specify here P and S, precision and scale. For example, number 3,2, that means 3 digits. The number is 3 digits long and 2 digits on the right of the decimal point. Here, for example, number 2,1, the precision is 2 and the scale is 1. That means the number is 2 digits long and 1 digit on the right of the decimal point. Here, number 5,1, that means the number is 5 digits long and only 1 digit on the right of the decimal point. Char, and this is the size of the char. This is a fixed length character data. You can store characters at a column defined as char. Varchar2, it is variable length character data. The difference between char and varchar, for example, if you define a column as char5 and define another column as varchar2 5. Here char5, the size here is the maximum size. You cannot insert a string larger than 5 characters in a column defined as char5. Here also this is the maximum size, it is 5. That means you cannot insert a string greater than 5 characters in a column defined as varchar2 5. So this is the maximum size and also this is the maximum size. But here if you insert a data, for example Sam, if you insert Sam at a column defined as char5 and here you insert, for example, Sam at a column defined as varchar2 5. Even you insert a data 3 characters long, Oracle will reserve 5 characters. The character inserted will be padded with blank space. Here, because we are using varchar2, if the string length here is 3, Oracle will reserve only 3 characters. But here the char5, regardless the size of the character inserted, Oracle will all the time reserve 5 characters. But this value here, 5, is the maximum size. That means you cannot insert a string in both data types greater than 5. Date data type here is used to store date and time values from the century to the seconds. Century, year, month, day, hours, minutes, and also seconds. Long, it is a variable length character up to 2 gigabytes. This is also a character data type. CLOB, it's used also to store characters. This is character long object. Maximum size is 4 gigabyte minus 1 multiplied by the database block size. The database block size can be 2K, 4K, 8K, 16K, or 32 kilobyte. The database block size defined during the creation of the database. The default database block size is 8K. So the maximum characters can be stored in a column defined as CLOB if the database block size is 8K is around 32 terabyte. 8 giga minus 1 multiplied by 8K, it is around 32 terabyte. BLOB, it is a binary long object. Maximum size is also 4 gigabyte multiplied by the database block size. The database block size, as we said before, it can be 2K, 4K, 8K, 16K, or 32K. If the database block size is 2K, that means we can store up to 8 terabyte. If it is 32K, that means 4 giga minus 1 multiplied by 32, which is around 128 terabyte. Binary long object or BLOB can be used to store binary data like images, videos, documents, PDFs, and so on. Another list of columns data types. B-file, it's a binary data stored externally up to 4 gigabyte. The difference between BLOB and B-file, BLOB stores the binary data like the image, the video inside the database. But in B-file, the actual binary data or the actual, for example, image or video stored externally at the operating system level, for example. Row and long row, also this is raw binary data. Row ID, it is a 64-bit number system representing, for example, the unique address of a row in its table. Timestamp, it is date with fractional second. The date stores century to seconds, century, year, hours, minutes, and also seconds, but timestamp stores the century, the year, the hours, the minutes, the seconds, and also fraction of seconds. Interval year to month stores an interval of years and months. For example, 1 year, 2 years and 1 month, 3 years, 6 years and 2 months, and so on. Interval day to second, it can be used to store interval days, hours, minutes, and seconds. For example, 1 day and 2 hours, 1 day and 2 minutes, 3 days, 2 days and 10 hours, and so on. So this is some of the columns data type that can be used during creating a table. I hope this video was informative for you, and thank you for watching.